Hi and congratulations for the show. How did you connect with the Romanian public?
Really well, thank you. It was great. The crowd were amazing, actually, like one of the best crowds I've ever had. And yeah, the vibe was awesome. I loved it. Really good.
Your song Terrified was written right before you signed your record deal, right? I know that time was full of changes and everything. How was it?
Yeah, it was pretty stressful. I mean, I was leaving university and, you know, going through a breakup and moving back home, and there was a lot in my life that was just pretty strange. The whole, you know, pressure of everything kind of got on top of me, and I guess that's kind of what the song's about, really.
Songs from my bedroom was uploaded on SoundCloud,
yeah.
And caught the attention of the CEO of Universal,
yeah.
And he saw your show in London, right? How was that meeting?
I mean, it was pretty weird. I mean, just he's a very important man, and you know.
It was a surprise, I think.
Yeah, I mean, all of it was, you know, surprising. I mean, he came to one of my gigs in London, and I wasn't expecting him to be there, and so it was all just a bit of a kind of shock and a bit of a, you know, it was very exciting, but it was very strange at the same time.
You used to sing in a choir when you were a child, right? How did it shape you as a musician?
I guess it just kind of, you know, gave me a love for music as a whole, but also just certain sounds, certain suspensions, and you know, the acoustic of a church is kind of very unique and beautiful, and I think that really shaped my love for the kind of sound that I try and make now, in a way, you know.
You said in an interview that your parents are present in all your songs. What's the most vivid memory you have from your childhood?
Well, yeah, just my mum, really, but my I don't even know if I have a vivid memory as a child. I mean, I have sporadic, you know, snippets of, you know, spending time with my family, you know, Christmas and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's more like my life at home, my life with my mom and my brother and my sister is, you know, is very informative to the kind of music that I make, I guess, because they're just very inspiring people, I think.
And also you said about your mother, I know she's a therapist. Does she help you explore yourself or your emotions?
I guess so, in a kind of subtle way. I mean, she never really directly, you know, looks into me necessarily, but we talk a lot, and she's very aware of how I'm doing, and I guess she's just quite a perceptive person, really, and that's, yeah.
I know that you said about yourself that you're anxious. Also, I'm shy, so I can understand. When you, I don't know, put your music out there, it's like a therapy for you to be able to get it out?
I guess so. I think it's, yeah, it is relieving, I guess, because it takes it out of, you know, out of your head and puts it into a world where other people can make their own relations to it, and it kind of takes the pressure off of yourself a little bit. It also, you know, gives that creative voice a bit of purpose, knowing that, you know, that your voice might be heard or people might relate to it. It's an important transaction, you know. So I guess it is kind of relieving, but yeah.
Also, your songs are quite melancholic, nostalgic, I can say. Is this emotion the engine of your music?
It has been for a while, you know. I definitely think that that's where I derived a lot of my like inspiration for writing, was through, you know, melancholia or whatever. Melancholy. But you know, I also have happy thoughts as well. But sometimes I feel like the more sad or introspective thoughts are the ones that are easier or more deserving to put down, I guess.
Talking about your music, do you think you found your style? Are you still searching for yourself through your music?
Yeah, I'm always searching. I don't think I'll ever really find it. I think one of the things about my music is that I don't know if I really want to have like a certain style. I don't really want to have a certain genre necessarily. I just kind of want to write what feels good and record it in a way that feels honest or natural. And so, you know, that that as a pursuit and as a journey is one that never really ends, I guess.
Also, I know that you're a big fan of Bob Dylan. If Bob Dylan was in front of you, what would you ask him?
I wouldn't talk to him. I would be too afraid, and I wouldn't want to say the wrong thing. If I was talking to him, I had the opportunity. The fact that I can't give you an answer is why I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, I can understand.
There's nothing I could say to really sum up or to, you know, give me anything. And that's the difficult thing about meeting your heroes or relating to them, is like, I don't want to take anything from him, or he's done enough for my life kind of thing. So I just tell him that he's awesome, maybe.
Isaac, thank you very much for the interview, and can't wait to see you back in Romania soon.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Good stuff. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.